I was just adjusting my tension. I said, you know what, let me go live real fast and show these people how I do it, just for anybody who wants to know. All right, so I've already adjusted tension 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, 7 is all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is all the way out. All right, you don't hear any clicks or anything like that. All right, so first, when we're adjusting the tension, we want to start with the bottom bobbin, obviously. All right, so you start down here, and I'm going to kind of hold it between my legs, the phone between my legs. And what you're looking for is you're looking for a smooth turn, a smooth type of turn, just with a little bit of tiny tension on it. But it's turning smooth, but it has just a little bit of tiny bit of tension on it. That's what you're looking for. All right, so I can pull it. All right, I can pull it, but it has a little tiny bit of give on it. I can't explain it any more than that. All right, it shouldn't be so tight that you gotta pull it hard. It should be just so you can pull it smoothly and you can feel the resistance just a little bit. All right, that's the best way I can explain it. All right, so after you got that, go ahead and place it in there. All right. Now, what do we say we're gonna do? We're gonna do tension. We've already adjusted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna work on 7. So I got the eye test on my screen. I'm gonna go ahead and do number 7 right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and 7, 7, 7, 7. That's what I do. I put them a whole bunch of times so that I can play with that specific one. 7. All right, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I got it out. I don't hear any clicks, right? Don't hear any clicks at all. So what I'm gonna do is when I start hitting clicks, I'm gonna turn it 5 times. That's what I do. There's the clicks. All right, so it's loose, no clicks. 1, oh, let me do that over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, turned it 5 times, and I can look at my other ones and tell that this is too loose. So I'm gonna try to adjust it to the point where I feel it needs to be. All right, and I'm adjusting it just so this is flush with the head. All right, and this right here, I can tell that it's gonna need a little bit more turn because of where it is. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the machine and make sure I'm not getting any tails or anything, and make sure it's embroidering tight. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and press start right now. See that tail right there? I don't want that. So I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna cut it. I don't want that tail right there. So I'm gonna clip it. And I'm going to go back up to 7. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. Go back up here. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. All right. Half a turn back. There's no method to my madness here. I'm just going by how I feel and what it should be. All right. So now this knob right here is just a little bit underneath, tiny bit underneath the screw. All right. It's going to come with experience. And this is just a little bit, tiny bit under this screw. So whatever I do here, I typically do here, all right? So now I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. All right, stop. Then I'm gonna click it so it starts right away. Flick the switch up so it starts right away. Now when I start, let's see what happens. Let's see what it looks like. See that tail is still there? Not feeling that? I'm gonna stop it again. Don't like that. Don't like that. We got to get rid of that. All right, like I said, we got to get rid of that. So let's go ahead and adjust that again. All right, so 7 right here, 7 up here. Turn a little bit more. Rewind again. And let's see where we end up. Flip the switch, start. All right, No tail that time. All right, just to confirm, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna trim it. I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna put it in stop mode. Flick the switch one time. I'm gonna hit start and let's see if we get a tail again, just to confirm. And we did. We got a tail. All right, so something weird going on with this specific needle. I'm gonna start it again just to see without making any adjustment. Let me see. All right, that time we didn't get a tail. I'm gonna stop it again and start it again. All right, I'm gonna stop it. Let me trim it. No tail. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. Stop it. Put it in stop mode. Flick the switch so it starts right away. And let's press start. All right, let's press start now. Don't like that. Still got a tail. Still got a tail. All right, so I'm gonna adjust this some more on the fly. I'm gonna actually loosen this a little bit. Loosen this just a little bit. I'm gonna stop it. Flip it. All right. There's a method to my madness, guys. All right. Rewind it again. Flick it. Start it. No tail. See, sometimes it can be too tight. Sometimes it can be too loose. All right. I'm gonna stop it again just to confirm I made the right adjustment. Stop. I'm gonna rewind. Get back a little bit. Stop it. I'm gonna put a stop. Flip the switch. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. No tail. See what I mean? Comes with experience. So I had it too tight, so it's giving me tails. So in that instance, I had to loosen it up. So sometimes it can be tighter, sometimes it can be looser. All right, you gotta go by feel. And when you start adjusting, playing with the adjustments, I promise you guys, it will embroider flawlessly with no errors. And let's look at the back of it. Let's take the hoop off and let's look at the back. Let's see what we got. All right, so that's looking good. That's looking good right there. All of them are looking good. This could be a little bit tighter. This could be a little bit tighter. I was making a whole bunch of adjustments, but my rule of thumb is if it looks good in the front, then it's fine, right? This could be a little bit tighter, like I said, but I'm going for how it looks on the front and making sure I'm not getting any tails when I embroider on the front. All right, let's do another one. Let's do another one before we cut out of here. All right. So I'm gonna go to 8. I'm gonna colors. I'm gonna go here. Start from back here. 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay. Put it on needle number 8. Okay. All right. Now it's gonna go needle number 8. All right. Needle number 8 is right here. All right. I'm gonna loosen it all the way up. I know it's right here. It's loosened all the way up already. And I'm gonna go 6 turns this time. Just from last time I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can look at it, tell it needs to go a little bit in more. Just about to right there. All right. We're at 8 right here. It's nice and loose. All right, nice and loose. I'm not hearing any clicks, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit more, about right there. Feels right. Feels right to me. Maybe a little bit more. That feels right to me. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start it. And we're on number 8. Let's look. Got a tail. Got the ducktails going on. Don't want no ducktails. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this one just a little bit. Just a little bit. I backed up off just a little bit. I'm gonna tighten this one too. All right, and that feels like it should be all right. All right, so now let me just rewind. Stop, flick the switch. Let me trim it because I don't want to be confused when I see this one. All right, now I'm gonna press start and let's see what happens. Still got a tail, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it come to this point. When it gets to the point when it's actually embroidering something, you can get a better assessment on if you actually have tails or not versus when it's doing the single stitches. All right, so let me get rid of that. All right, trim. All right, and let me go ahead and rewind. I'm not gonna make any adjustment at all this time. I'm just gonna flick the switch and let's see what happens. No tail. Like I said, no tail that time. Like I said, guys, when it's embroidering, you can get an actual better idea of if you get tails or not versus when it's just doing the running stitches. All right, so let me trim it again, and let me let it start again. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. Flick the switch so it starts right away. Start it. Not good. I don't like that. I mean, the stitch looks good, but I still got a tail right there. All right, stitch looks good, but we still got a tail right here. We don't want that tail. So I'm gonna go ahead back up here to number 8. That's what we're on, right? Number 8. And I'm going to adjust this just a little bit. I'm going to tighten this up just a little bit. Matter of fact, yeah, that feels good. And right here, just a half a turn. All right, let me trim it. Let me trim it. And did I rewind it already? Not sure, but rewind it some more. Flip the switch and let's go. Let's see what we got. Still got a tail. Still got a tail. We gotta get rid of that, guys. I don't like that at all. Don't like that. I think it might be too tight. I think up here it might be too tight, and I'm gonna loosen this up just a little bit. All right. Rewind. Let's see. No, that did not work. All right, so what I'm gonna do right at this point, I'm gonna look at the back and see what the back looks like. All right, and we'll be able to get a better assessment of what we should do. All right, so the back actually looks like, the back looks okay. The back looks okay to me. All right, the back looks okay. So somebody asked me, did I replace the tension spring? No, I did not replace the tension spring. I don't think I need to replace the tension spring. I just need to adjust this right now. All right. That's my DTF adjust stirring the ink right now. I got the phone in one hand, guys. The phone's in one hand, and and I'm working with one hand right here. So I'm trying to do this on the fly. On the fly for y'all. All right. All right. So the back looks okay, but you know, I want it so I don't have to make any trims. So we're on 8. I'm gonna say I'm gonna turn this twice, and I'm gonna turn this twice also, a little bit more than twice. All right, let me rewind it. And like I said, I'm going by feel. All right, I'm going by feel. All right, so This one is being stubborn, guys. This one is just being stubborn. Don't know why I keep on getting this tail. Gotta get it out of there. Gotta get it out of there. I don't like that. Alright. So I'm just keep on making my adjustments until that tail goes away. And typically, to get the tails to go away, they tell you to turn this one right here, the top knob. But right now, I feel like it's getting too tight. I feel like it's getting too tight, and I don't want it too tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little tight, but then I'm gonna make this one a little bit loose, a little bit looser, all right? To compensate for how tight I tightened up the top one. All right, that's it. And what happened just now, there's no tail, but what happened just now, it started, and then after it started going, it pulled the rest of that tail inside. All right, so it appears that it might be good, but it might not be good. All right, so just to make sure, I'm gonna stop it, I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna rewind it again, and we're gonna see what we got. All right, flick, and let's see what we got. Still got a tail. I'm gonna have to do some adjustments and play with this one a little bit more because, like I said, the back stitch looks good, but the front stitch. Now, in this instance, it has been over a year since I changed my tension springs, so it might need, that tension spring might need to be changed. I'm not sure, right? But it is something that you take care of. Like, okay, so it is going to be the tension spring, I think, because that looks a little perfect right there. That looks kind of perfect. Actually, it could be a little tighter, in my opinion. It could be a little bit tighter. So I'm going to tighten it up a little bit more. I think it will a little tighter. But the stitch up top looks pretty solid. And the one I'm going to tighten up is this one right here. 3 turns, and then we're going to go again. I can't get that darn thing to go away. I can't get that thing to go away. See, and I don't want to tighten this all the way up. So this is a case where this tension, this screw might, the tension spring might need to be replaced. All right, so this is a prime example of what the person was talking about just now. What Mark B was talking about. That spring might need to be replaced because it's not giving me that much tension. So right there, we got no tail for that one that went in. We didn't get a tail. We didn't get a tail on that one with that adjustment. So that might be it right there. Wait, let me stop it. All right, so just so you guys are not confused, let me move this out of the way. You see, we got nothing right there. So if I start it, you got a small tail that time. Small tail that time. So you just keep on making your adjustments. Start it, stop it, start it, stop it, and adjust accordingly. That's how you do that. All right, so I'll give it a turn and a half, and then we'll start again to make that tail a little bit shorter. I'm gonna half a turn off, 2 turns off. Jeez Louise, I'm not having any luck with this one. So let me go ahead and start it up again. All right, now it's embroidering so I can get a better gauge. You cut it. Trim all this garbage around here. Trim all that off. Alright. And let's go ahead and start it up. No tail. All right. That's just a prime example of when you're doing a running stitch, it's harder to see if it's actually going to make tails or not. All right, so I'm going to trim it again. I'm going to wind it again. And we're going to see where we're at. Tail's gone. Tail's gone. Once again, just to verify, let's stop it. Just trim it. Let's rewind it. When you rewind it so it doesn't give you a gap in between there. All right, so you put it on float low, press stop, so it rewinds just a bit. Stop, flick the switch so it starts right away, and then yeah, that tension spring needs to be replaced. All right, so but anyway, the stitch still looks tight, it still looks good. Any idea where I can purchase a new throat plate from? Mine has some nicks on it and it keeps touching the needles. The throat plate, I'm guessing you mean the top plate right there. You might need to just contact Ricoma and they can give you the parts thing. They can order the part for you. But there is a website where you can go buy the embroidery parts, but I don't know what website it is offhand, so I can't really tell you. But if we look on the back, right here, we can see that that tension is pretty darn good. It looks kind of sloppy with all those little things. I might need to tighten up my bobbin because that might come into play also. To why as though or I might need to loosen up my bobbin rather, to why I'm getting so much crud back here. Right, might need to loosen up my bobbin a little more, because if I loosen up my bobbin, a little bit, then I won't have to tighten up these so much, right? Because it's a game of tug of war, right? In the game of tug of war, you gotta get both of the threads to meet in the middle. But so far, we're looking pretty good. All right. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that real fast on how to adjust the tension on the MT-1501. I hope you guys learned a little bit or something. Let me read some comments before I go. What's that place? Not sure if that applies to a specific total stitch count. Is there a thread runout sensor? The thread runout sensor is right here. These are the sensors right here. So for example, if I put it on 9, right? Ignore that call. If I put it on 9, right? Needle number 9 right now. If I take this off, it'll stop, right? So I got mine wrapped around twice. So if I take this off right here, I'm not worried about this because I can easily get it back on, guys. Give me a second. Take this off, right? See, now this has no thread around it. Now when I press 9 to go start, oh, we went back to 8. All right, let me stop that. But that's why I go 9 and 9. Okay. All right. Put it back on 9. Okay. Now it's on 9. Now 9 is going. And we got no. See, it stopped because there's no. It's not around here. So it's telling me that there's a thread break. But the sensor right here is sensing that there's no thread in thread number 9. So what I do is I put it around here, and so I don't get any false thread breaks, I go around twice. You're supposed to wrap around this wheel right here once. I wrap it around twice. So 1 and then 2. I wrap it around twice so it's nice and tight. All right. So I hope you guys saw that. I wrap around twice so I don't get any false thread breaks. That's what I do. All right. So I need to get that behind this right here. One hand, I'm impressing myself. Oh, and this is supposed to go over here. I got this all the way on the other side. This is supposed to go all the way over here. All right, make sure it's in the right groove. All right, so now All right, I'm gonna trim that. And number 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Same adjustment. Loosen it all the way up. All right. Let's start right there. All right, so see, I didn't flick the switch, so it didn't start up right away. Now if I flick the switch, it's gonna start up right away. Oh, and the thread came out, so yeah. All right, so, and it's caught onto something here. So I gotta find out where it's caught at. Gotta find out. Yep, it's caught down here. See how I'm pulling? So I got an odd thread under there, and it's caught underneath the, see where it's caught? See right there where the thread is caught? So yeah, that's why it just pulled. All right, so stuff like that you gotta watch out for, guys. I'm gonna go now because I got some jobs to get finished. So I just wanted to hop on live real fast and show you guys a quick thread adjustment, and to let you guys know that you're not the only one that goes through the adjustments and the craziness all the time. But once you get your machine tuned in, you can hit it 900, 1,000 stitches per minute, and you'll be fine. All right, so yeah, if you're in the market to buy a Ricoma embroidery machine, use my Ricoma affiliate link. It's not in the description right now, but after this video goes up, I'll put the Ricoma affiliate link in the description down below. So use my affiliate link if you're in the market to get one, and I'll bring you some more videos very, very soon. Let me finish tuning this thing up, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, any idea where I can purchase? Okay, read that already. All right, talk to y'all later.